You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Jack, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing back down some Kamelot, this time with Roy Conn singing one of my favorite, but we are doing 2 songs from this One Cold Winter's Night live. The 2 songs today are Soul Society and When the Lights Are Down.
Thank you so much, Jack. I can't wait to get back into Kamelot. It has been a little while, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jack, for bringing Kamelot back down the rabbit hole. I'm so excited for this 2-for-1 video request as we're getting into Soul Society and When the Lights Go Down. I'm so excited for this. If you guys are as excited as we are, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
I remember when Kamelot first came down the rabbit hole and I got to listen to Roy. He's probably my favorite male clean vocalist ever. And Elizabeth 1, 2, and 3 was one of the first times I really got shook on this channel. So I'm very excited to get back to this. I can't wait to see what this is all about. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
If my soul could revive from my carnal remains, what does it matter to me? If it all fades to black, if I'm born once again,
Get so into
but
it.
no one really is free. How could I be condemned over things that I've done? If my intentions were good, I guess I'll never know something's under the sun could never be understood. How can we believe in heaven? Human reason counts all. Ideas of a soul society. My life is just a fragment.
I love their riffs on their verses.
Yes.
They're so chuggy and just
So chuggy.
it's so headbanging. And also shout out to the keyboardist Oliver there, sounding amazing in this.
Yeah, sounding like this is phenomenal. I keep getting lost in the music, and then I have to remember that I'm like reacting every single time because these riffs are just pulling you right in.
Exactly.
And this
right.
singer Roy is just phenomenal. Oh my god.
He just gets down there and just like completely embodies everything that's happening. And I really appreciate when you go all in.
Yeah, and he goes all in.
We're like a grain in the sand, and we strive for the flame, as if death was our game. 'Cause we cannot understand how I wish there was a heaven, all for one and one for all, and all the soul society. My life is just a fragment. I'll never know. Some things under the sun can never be understood. How can we believe in heaven? All for one and one for all. And all is so society. My life is just a fragment. Of this universe I know that may be more than we can see. You know what? There may be more.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, eh? Like, when he gets down on his knees and the agony that you see in his face when he's, like, singing, like, whatever he is talking about, you fully believe it.
I can tell you what he's talking about.
Please let us know.
So,
Let us all know.
The line, and it took me the second time for him to sing it for me to fully get it because it's a lot.
I'm glad you captured it.
But it's he's talking about the soul societies like getting into heaven or being condemned to hell, and the lyric is, "How can you condemn me for my actions when my intention was good?"
Right.
So, and then it was followed on, if we're all competing in the soul society, then it's all for one and one for all. But how can you condemn me when my intentions are good because you don't know my heart?
Right. Okay. I
And
see.
so
Yeah.
it's like, that's what he's
That's what he's
on the
attacking about.
ground and he's like
Right.
calling out, how can you condemn me
Yeah.
when my intentions were good?
Yeah, if you know me, if you're God, like, you should know that I did it for this
Yeah.
reason. It wasn't evil, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Right.
But then growing up, I like the saying that was always given to me is it doesn't matter how good your intentions are, and a bad action is still a bad action.
Yes, absolutely.
And so, like, and that's something where, like, I know a lot of people say, well, it's the thought that counts. Well, actually, no, it isn't the thought that counts, because if it's the thought that counts and you kill someone, you're still going to jail.
Yeah, there's still
right?
law,
like,
y'all.
There's still law. Like,
Yeah,
just the thought, it isn't the thought that counts. It's the action that matters.
yes.
And that's even what we're talking about with Avery and everything, and even within our own family. It's like, you can say something over and over and over again, but it's just empty words without the action. And then he's singing in the song, how can you condemn me when my heart was good, when what was behind it was my intentions were good. It's like, yes, but what was the action that took place?
Right, and that's why I was so excited to see Roy, because we just checked Kamelot with Tony, and he's Tommy, I believe. He's an amazing singer, but something about this guy and the music itself that accompanies his voice, it seems like it's a bit more metal from the past, like, in what they're doing now. Maybe it's a bit more progressive and pushing out there, and like, that's just my own interpretation. That's why I knew there's gonna be some chuggy riffs here. I knew once the solo happened, it was gonna be incredible. Even their solo, like, becomes melodic and, like, almost feels like it's just part of, like, them singing, and it's not just a solo, there's, like, more to it. So I really love this. I'm excited to see the next one. And do you remember the song name?
When the lights
Turn
are out,
when the
are
lights
down,
are
when
down.
the lights go down.
Let's make sure we got it. When the lights are down.
When the lights are down.
Well, the lights are on right now. Let's see what happens after. Here we go.
Love that keyboard.
Do you remember whose husband that is?
Oliver is Simona's husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Here we go. Woo! Again. Yeah, the drummer on the last one too.
This is when the lights are down.
That guy.
that dirty face for the squeal of the guitar?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
I love the squeal.
Amazing. Yeah, it's amazing technique.
It's your destiny. What can protect me from the best? I know the things that I have done. She told me that she was gone. But when the lights are down, there's no more to say. Deep in the shadows, where the lights on my delusions made a sound. But when the lights are down, she take me away. Tell me her real name, and the death will live the love we never had. When are you faithful? Beneath the moon, beneath the moon, into the void as one
Holy shit! Oh my god! This bass is
Cause when the lights are down, there's no more to say. Love is the real pain, an eternal revolution in our minds. You take me away, tell me her real name, and the death will live the love we never had.
Oh, that one got me sweating in the belly. Let's give them, yeah, a round of applause. I love being able to listen to a couple songs from a band in one go and like really get into them, get used to the rhythm. That song was not a lot, but it was different than the other one, and then it got a bit more like fantasy driven, and like that keyboard really, like right when I said they're not as progressive as I remembered, they just went and made this song a bit more progressive.
Yeah.
But when they zoomed into that guitar, well, when I thought it was a guitar, it was actually the bass. So like just seeing all that work and all that, because we haven't really shot out the bass at all this go. But I wanted to make sure we said something about the drummer here.
Yes, the drummer's phenomenal.
Especially on that first one, on that little transition moment, and I forgot to mention that part, that really stood out for me. But even on this, just like he adds so much flair to this band, and he's really good at changing his rhythm and just adding so many interesting fills that just add so much to the full sound of them.
He does, absolutely. And something I really wanted to shout out, because they zoomed in on the drummer a couple of times while he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And while he was drumming, he was singing the guitar piece.
Was he?
Which was really interesting.
Oh, jeez, damn.
So he was going, da, na, 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 na.
So he was singing the harmony.
He was singing the harmony while his
While
arms
he's
were just
ding,
going.
yeah.
So that really stood out for me, because that shows like where his mind is and how many different units he can like.
Yeah, what's working as he's playing,
and where his musical like. Where he is in his own
he loves the whole
tempo.
song, right?
He loves the whole song.
Yeah.
So he's singing the harmony, he's going off on the drums,
and
he's maintaining that percussion, that beat for everyone else to be able to maintain, because the drummer is the one who's the metronome.
Of course.
Keeping everything going for everyone.
Absolutely, yes.
And so like this was phenomenal. This song was it was either shorter than I expected, or it went by faster than I expected. It went by faster,
I think, yeah.
And I think it did go by faster, because I could have continued listening to this for another 5 minutes.
Easily, right?
Easily. And I love, because they kept going back and repeating the chorus, which I really love, because it allows you as the audience to really get into the song and embody it
join in.
and join in, which we saw as the camera panned across everyone. everyone was singing the chorus, everyone was getting into it,
Yep.
and they were just fully embodying this piece.
I like their light colors too.
They have really
Like
good
the
light
green,
colors.
like
Yeah.
the green really was standing out for me.
I've noticed that Kamelot uses a lot of green, so I wonder
Mhm.
if green is kind of like their color that they choose with a lot of their logos and emblems and stuff for marketing. But like they are phenomenal with their stage presence,
Mhm.
everything they're doing. I love how Roy just gets right on the floor every
So
time he's
emotional
singing.
when he sings, right?
So emotional, and both of these songs were very emotional songs.
Yeah.
Because this song was when the lights go down, there's no more to say.
Mhm.
When the lights go down, you're so far away. And so like
Wow,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
definitely giving me that
Do
for
it in the
me,
moment
do
before
it
it's
in
too
the
late.
moment before it's too late, and also like don't go to bed angry with one another.
I see. I
When the
see.
lights go down, like if you're in the middle of a fight with your spouse or your family member, but let's just say your spouse, when you're in a
Yes.
fight like this, when the lights go down, there's no more to say. Like what else are you going to say? What else can be said? So in those moments, it's like you either have to come together and address it, for maybe not forgive and forget, but like to don't go to bed angry with one another, because when the lights go down, there's no more to say and you're so far away, and how are we going to get back to this, and how are we going to continue with it? And that was the chorus that just kept repeating, that everyone was just calling out. And so that's what really affected me and got to me emotionally with this piece, and I could have just kept listening to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this concert itself was actually where I listened to the Elizabeth 1, 2, 3, and that like I think that's why the colors are like nostalgic for me. It's giving me that nostalgic view, that feel, and that's really cool. When now we've been doing a reaction channel for over a year now, so now we're starting to like get back to oldies, and then you get this nostalgic feel with all these bands I never knew before. So like, whoa, I'm feeling nostalgic with Kamelot. What the heck?
Like, I don't even know.
I don't
this
even
band
know
that
them
well.
yet. So that's what I think is just so cool about this channel and what you guys are doing for us. So thank you so much, Jack. These two songs were very good picks for Kamelot. You made me happy with these picks. If you guys are happy with these picks, let us know by hitting the like button. Comment down below if you think this is one of their best concerts. I probably am going to guess that it is, because it's amazing. And subscribe if you are new to the EntertheCronic family, because we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Jack, for bringing Kamelot back down the rabbit hole. This was phenomenal. These are two amazing songs that you requested for us. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.